So they are trying to find a way of transporting their goods through China. So it's basically something by sea and then by land. But as I know, I will mention Russia again. As I know, there was a joint project between many countries, as Russia is the main actor, of building a railroad that should have gone through the continent to both Koreas. But because of the conflict of South Korea and North Korea, tended in North Korea, so basically North Korea now can benefit from this infrastructure, but South Korea is isolated from it. So my question is, isn't Korean government going to do something with it? Because it's just a small step, and here is the absolutely ready infrastructure to deliver goods through the land to all the European countries they need. Yeah, and my second question is about the technology that you mentioned. So as we know from the basic theory, hegemons provide public goods and everybody benefits from them. So it is good to have more hegemons providing more public goods, but we have now the situation where US providing this all based on Google platform, YouTube, and Android phones and iPhones, they collect the data of people, and China has their own platforms and collect the data of people, and China is the pioneer of 5G. But I know that many people decide not to use 5G because it is belonging to China, and a lot of Korean subscribers of KT, knowing that they are buying satellite from Huawei, are also going to abandon KT. So, does it even make sense? What is, in your opinion, going to be the balance of this security of personal information and enjoying the in technology public goods?
This is very, well, the first question is more the Belt Road. So I say that North Korea, there's no solution between the South Korea and North Korea that will remain disconnected. Okay, and we know that there's a pipeline, even the gas pipeline from Russia, and then now the Belt Road, they have another. I do not know the terms in English. They have this sea road, the dry road, and the maritime. Now they are talking about the Arctic road. Okay, so this is a third wave coming. They call Tao, the third road. So in this case, that is also very interesting to say what you are talking about, the Arctic country. So the China also participate. So there's another way to connect the world via this one, which is possibly the shortest one. Okay, and then ABB, we have this Yama tanker. Then we actually can kill the ice, and then continue to do that. We already deliver a lot of 15 ships to Russia in this case. So this is another way that we see that. So for the dry road, this is the problem. Possibly this is another way that the Korea need to involve. But frankly, I don't see Korea involved in this discussion. Also, there's a problem. When are they going to talk about that one? To participate this piece here? Again, possibly the lawmaker is so busy to fight between themselves and forget what is important to the country and for the people. Okay, so this is one piece. And it's coming. How are we going to get connected? Now for this 5G is also another way of connectivities. So some people say that in the future, you don't belong to a country. You belong to which system you use. All right? Before that, possibly one system conquer the whole world. Now you have a two system called Huawei, third system called something else in the future. And then depends on how is your appetite from the country. You are going to connect within this group that you like. You become the nationality of this system. This is some people say. How is this system connect to another system? Don't know. But possibly this is another way of connectivities. So now with this type of road, physical road and digital road, it's going to change the world orders. This is very interesting. It's a critical mass you're talking about. It's which one you believe. Now you believe on you stay in one country, you have no choice, and then you have to choose which political party you support. In the future, you have to choose which system you need to belong. Possibly they don't connect. So it's a very interesting. I mean that I do not know how true it is, but when we look at in this point, that's the truth of a different type of connectivities. Okay, I do not know whether this answers your question, but this is how I see the future.
I would firstly like to comment on your comment about the Korea being involved in the Arctic navigational route. I know for a fact the Korean Ministry of Oceans and Fisheries have done some studies, and they've been involved in the discussion about the development or kind of feasibility of commercial capability of use in that route. So thankfully, I think some of our bureaucrats are doing something right. But anyways, yes. Anyways, my question is regarding the 5G technology and the ban that the U.S. has put on Huawei and their products. So it seems like I have, from my perspective, I actually see that as more stemming from not only just a trade war perspective, but also the U.S. trying to gain some technological advantage in the tech development race against China.
Right.
So, but it seems like up until now, China and Huawei has been quite, capable of being able to develop and cultivate this technology and being able to provide it at a very economic cost. I think that's why they've been, to the fear of the United States, almost too successful in providing this technology and infrastructures to the rest of the world. But so my question is, do you think that with the U.S. trying to ban Huawei and Chinese telecommunications products in providing 5G technology and connectivity, do you think other countries, for example, Europe, Japan, South Korea, how do you think these, or to what degree do you think these countries will follow suit with the U.S. in their policy against?
So basically, there are twofold here. So first of all, for Huawei, and then they are very strong. Okay, I started to do business with Huawei 25 years ago, whereby he was only the OEM, a very small workshop. We sell our product to them in order for them to do something for Amazon and for all these kind of big giants. And they learned from that, and they started to invest a lot of money. A few years back, I was in the university to try to recruit some fresh graduate. So ABB also quite big in China. We also do that. Huawei also do that. Do you know how many graduates, PhD, he hired every year? 1,000. Every year, without fail. This is possibly all the best brain in China. And these people work very hard, extremely hard. So the technology and the development they are investing, the time and the resource is amazing. Amazing. Possibly that time, US are busy on something else. They neglect that. And they know that now is a serious issue. That now possibly the technology position, superpower will be taken over by China. And 5G is one of the very difficult ones. So they want to remain a superpower in the technology. And then many years when we have this trade talk between US and China, and I say that if we have a trade unbalance, so buy more things. And China always say, I want to buy something that you don't sell, which is high tech. Okay, which is high tech. If you don't sell, what do? I develop myself. Is that a mistake not to sell? If you continue to sell, possibly you are still control China. Because you don't sell, I develop. You are busy on something, they catch up. Now, this is one element. Another element that I see, I do not know how true, but this is what I heard. It's a matter of national security. It's a security threat. Because this type of a network is invisible. Missile, you still can see. You know, in 2017, I was first working in Korea, so we have a executive meeting actually in Korea. So usually that we do the safety briefing, and that was a tension between the North Korea and South Korea. They are in the age of having war with the North Korea. And my colleague asked me, so what happened if a missile shoot to us? I say, very simple. If it shoot up right on us, we die anyway. Okay? So when we see the missile, okay, so let's go down to the bunker. This is the bunker that we need to go down. Let's go down. And then there's a chemical weapon, let's go up. Okay, then my colleague said, when do you know that that's a chemical weapon? I say that someone, you get it, then you brew that bubble here, then you know there's a chemical, then you go up. Now for this, in the future, this wireless war is invisible. It's very dangerous and very fast. Very fast, okay? The plane, no matter how fast the plane fly, how fast the missile fly, they need time. But for this 5G, they travel so fast that nobody can stop. When they start to attack, you destroy. So that's a danger. So there's a lot of real national security threat behind. This is what China predict. So they need to control the technology again. And then the strategy is to try to do something in order to slow China down. At the same time, speed up. This is potentially what possibly they are doing. But I'm only saying potentially. But what is the true agenda? I don't know. Okay?
Yeah, I think we should end the discussions here because we're 5 to 8 and we promised that we're gonna end all of this at 8 o'clock. You don't have to keep it, but I want to keep it because I think that you're also very tired. But thank you very much again. Please give a hand. For closing remarks,